morning, guys. Today is the day we are getting some pretty exciting new accessories put on the D-Max this morning. We are here at the Bush Company, where they're going to be installing a brand new hardshell rooftop tent and awning for us today. I'm not going to tell you exactly which ones are going on. You'll have to stay tuned to find out, but we are super excited. We think these tents are the ultimate, the absolute king of rooftop tents, and we cannot wait to make it our new home. So let's get into the workshop to get started, hey?
Righto guys, super excited that all of the Bush Company gear has now been fitted to the D-Max. A massive thanks to the whole team up at the Bush Company on the sunny coast for spending the better part of the day fitting all the gear out for us. Now, we honestly can't wait to get this thing on the road. There's a stack of reasons why we chose the Bush Company gear for this overlanding trip that we've got coming up. We're going to be spending up to a year on the road, and we wanted something that was going to last us, that was well made, and it was up to the task of what we're going to put it through. And this was the perfect choice for us. So as far as the AX27 rooftop tent goes, a massive thing for Em and I was we went from a soft shell tent in our previous setup on the Land Cruiser, and we knew that if we did this kind of trip again, we had to have a hard shell. So easy setup, easy pack down. It's only going to take us 30 seconds or so to do that compared to the soft shell, which honestly was taking us ages. Another non-negotiable for us when we picked a tent was having power upstairs. So the Bush Company tents have got SIG plugs and USBs inside the tent. So we're going to run power up through the Anderson plug that's on the base of the tent. Now that's going to enable us to charge our devices while we sleep and have our iPad plugged in if we're watching movies and stuff like that. We also have the Sirocco fan mount brackets and the Sirocco fans inside the tent too. So we can plug those straight into the SIG plug and keep cool in those hotter months as well. We looked at heaps of rooftop tents, and this honestly has to be the biggest rainfly that we've seen on any tent out there in the market. So that was really important to us so that we can have windows down a bit if it's raining and still allow a bit of that cross-flow breeze to come through. Now, the 270 XT Max awning, massive amount of shade, massive amount of cover if it's raining for us, so we can access the entire passenger side of the vehicle and all the way around the back as well. Now, this thing's a game changer for us too, in that it only takes 30 seconds to set up, 30 seconds to pack it away. You're not mucking around with poles as well. So you can even see there's a little bit of breeze happening now, and it doesn't require any poles, and it can take heaps more than that as well. So Troy from the Bush Company is here with us too. And Troy is going to run us through a few more bits and pieces. G'day, how are you? Good. Thank you very much to you and the guys for fitting everything out for us today.
No worries. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely stoked. This thing looks even better than we imagined. It's always, you can do up drawings and bits and pieces, but
Visualize it, but until it's on there, you never really know.
that's it until it's on. But we're stoked. This is even better than we expected it would be. So
Awesome.
thank you.
Awesome. No, really glad to be able to work with you guys. Thought I'd give you guys the bit of a rundown on a couple of more technical things that Matt might not necessarily know around the awning and the tent. So as Matt mentioned earlier, like the awning is our 270 XT Max, the tent's the AX27. Like this is our most popular combination of tent and awning. The awnings themselves are just, as you mentioned, like massively strong. Like I reckon it's probably around 20k an hour wind at the moment, like gusts coming through,
It's
and
picked up.
it's not moving. So basically, it's so strong because we've custom designed it all. So it's all from ground up, basically been designed in our South African factory. We've created our own custom extrusion for it. All the arms are all gusseted. They've got a nice rake on them. So even when it does start raining and that sort of stuff, water will just generally just go straight off it. And basically we look at it and go, it's as strong as whatever you can mount it to. That tends to be the weakest point that we see. So when it's mounted to the rooftop tent, you're pretty comfortable that it's going to stand up to pretty much anything you can throw at it on your trip around Oz. So it's a great piece of kit for that. And then the tent is a bit of a masterpiece of engineering, really. So we've done a lot with it. As you know, like it's massive. It's a massive tent. You're looking at about 1.7 meters high.
Yeah, so you
there,
can almost stand up. Well, Em could stand up in it. I'd be pretty close,
Yeah, I can't quite at like 1.8, 1.5. Probably one of the most unique things about it is it runs a 2-layer canvas construction. So it gives you massive benefits from the waterproof perspective because, yes, every now and again, water might get through 1 layer of canvas, but going through 2, just
not
impossible.
likely.
But the main reason it was done was actually for the insulation. So it's not massive, but it does make a couple of degrees difference. Like just having those 2 layers and that small layer of air inside just creates that barrier between inside and outside. It also helps with condensation. So we pretty much don't see condensation in these tents between the dual layer canvas and then the top air vents and all that sort of stuff. It's pretty, like you've got good airflow through it. So it's great for that from a long-term perspective. And that like also plays in, like the mattress is a dual layer mattress. So it's, you got 2 different firmnesses on your mattress. So that's great as well. And then like, as you mentioned, the electricals and then storage pockets.
Yeah.
Have you seen how many storage pockets?
Yeah, you should see, or get some shots of the storage pockets. And water bottle holders as well.
Yeah,
right
water
next
bottle
to your
holders. I think overall it's like 12 pockets up there. Like you get three, and then water bottle holders, and then about two or three phone pockets each. Like it's been so well designed. And it's just an awesome piece of gear. So I'm really glad you guys are going to be able to have that and take that around Oz with you and to make the most of it all.
We're obviously going to be travelling through various weather, even hoping to get to the snow as well. If we can get down to Tassie.
Hopefully it'll stay a little warmer in here.
Yeah, that's it. It's going to be, it's certainly going to be a lot nicer than our previous
12-volt heated blanket works a treat up there.
I know Em has been at me for a long time for a 12-volt heated blanket, and I don't really have any reason to knock it back now. So, mate, thank you very much. We really appreciate all of your time. Big thanks to the team at the Bush Company, to Troy, to Dean, to everyone. And we honestly can't wait to test this out. We're probably going to give it a crack on the driveway tonight, I reckon. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, and we'll see you soon.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Troy.
Thanks, guys.
Well, it's feeling very cozy up in here. We can't wait to have a really good night's sleep in it and test it out. It's not long now until we jump on the road for our big lap, and we are genuinely really excited to share with you how this new tent and awning goes once we really get it out there. Like we said before, it's such an upgrade from our previous rooftop tent setup, so we are eager to see how much easier it's going to make life on the road for us. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment below if you did like the video. Make sure you check out our next Borderland Build Series episode. The D-Max is getting all the bar work done, snorkel, exhaust, and a bunch of other things done as well. It should be a really, really good one. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next Borderland Build Series episode.